Scramble, 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 scramble.
Very heavy. This is a workout, man.
I'm no chef, but after 3 years in the CBD trenches, I've become a professional at one thing, the lunch break.
CBD Palace is a really nice rujak store in Marina One.
People call Singapore the concrete jungle, but amongst all that corporate glass, there's a world of delicious value-for-money finds that make the 9 to 5 worth it. The CBD is one of the most competitive food landscapes I know of, but in this survival of the tastiest, I have a few good joints I've yet to sink my teeth into. First up, located in one of the most frequented and most beloved hawker centres in the CBD, we're at Maxwell Food Centre to hit an excellent local favourite, Danlao, which translates to guy who does eggs in Cantonese.
And guys, the egg is so good, it's so fluffy. Bon appetit!
Don't let its humble hawker exterior fool you. This is their first original outlet out of their 18 others.
Being the flagship store, this is the only store that still runs the OG menu because it's a Hong Kong dish that we brought to Singapore. So what we do, we tweak the taste, we change the topping to something that we Singaporeans, we like, we can eat it every day, make it like a staple. So I think that's the secret to our success. Something that we stand out more. Tomato scrambled egg rice. When you're eating the tomato scrambled egg rice, right, what you want is really the freshness of the tomato. We have around 10 kg of tomatoes to process in the morning. We have to cut it, and then we have to cook it fresh every day. Eggs, we have around 28 trays a day, so we'll crack it every morning.
What makes a good Danlao egg?
It's really getting that perfect moment where it's just cooked, enough, but it's still a bit runny that it can coat the rice.
We're talking Cantonese-Style, or what they call Cha Chan Teng style, scrambled eggs.
First step is to...
First step is to spread the oil.
Oh my god, it's very heavy. Ah.
So next you have to turn on the heat and put the eggs in at the same, and then scramble, 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 scramble.
Oh my gosh, this is a workout, man. I'm
Okay, you're
gassing out.
almost there. Then you're ready to serve.
Oh my gosh, very heavy. One dish, how many minutes?
Usually we'll try to aim between 30 seconds to 1 minute.
Wow, that's really fast.
I think the CBD lunch crowd at Maxwell is really crazy, I would say. It's like maybe like a 1 to 2 hours time span. You're gonna do like a 1 to 200 bowls of scrambled egg rice. So when you serve it, it's really hot and fresh.
Welcome to our new outlet at Spy Hub, Joo Koon.
We are inspiring younger hawkers to come in to do this together with us. Invite them to co-own our brand together. So it's almost like giving them a roadmap, Why we're doing this is really hawker culture in Singapore, UNESCO World Heritage, right? So we should really bring in more youngsters, continue our culture.
Danlao is a great example of that CBD hustle. I love that they've turned their excellent food joint into something others can replicate.
Very satisfying. Highly recommend.
Just a 3-minute stroll away in Duxton Hill is Encore by Rhubarb, if you want a business lunch that screams Michelin without the skyscraper prices. This is the latest offering by Chef Paul Longworth, a veteran chef who's held a Michelin star for 10 consecutive years at his previous post.
So why a lunch set?
I wanted to bring back something high value with options. So we now have a $48 set lunch, 4 starters, 4 main, 4 dessert as option. In order to get the price down to the point where it becomes affordable with a lot of value, it's about utilizing different ingredients that are one, cheaper, but they're a little bit harder to use. So we have to work extra hard with these ingredients. We want to keep our kind of principles of the last 11 years of cooking, fine dining, Michelin-star food, and a lot can transition over to what we do now.
I've spent plenty of time in front of a plate, but I've never been allowed inside a kitchen run by a Michelin-awarded chef.
So we do a ballotine, which takes about 3 to 4 days to prepare. We marinate diced chicken, duck, minced pork, candied orange peel, duck foie gras. We will roll it up, we will steam it, we'll cool it for 1 day, and then the following day we will wrap it in Parma ham. The pork belly, we will take it in from Canada, we will salt it, and then we'll cook it overnight in milk. It's super tender. We try to streamline, simplify, and let the real flavors of the dish speak for themselves.
You'll be hard-pressed to find this level of care at this price point.
Are you ready for the crisp? ASMR.
And to wrap it all up, popcorn cream caramel, which is a classic egg flan twisted with popcorn.
Look at that jiggle.
It's fine dining quality without the price tag.
It's not easy to give up one Michelin star because I know how hard it is to win it. We don't want to be so niche anymore. We want to open up to the masses. We're confident in what we do here. The cooking is simple, but it's strong. You know, we can't take our foot off the pedal. It is a new beginning, and it's building for another 10 years.
My favorite part? That my belly and wallet leave feeling equally satisfied. Next stop, a 10-minute stroll brings us to another CBD foodie hotspot, Amoy Street Food Centre. Here, you'll find Doris's Devilishly delicious curry, serving up one thing and one thing only, curry dibao or curry devil. The man behind the pot, Chef Justin Tay, recreating the 500-year-old Eurasian home recipe of his late grandmother.
Dibao is cristão, Portuguese Creole for leftovers. Cristão is an ethnic group that started out in the early 1500s when the Portuguese came to Malacca. They stayed for, I think, over 400 years. In that time, they intermarried, and the resulting culture is cristão. This is a very rare group, and they are the ones who actually brought us curry dibao. The cooking process, you have to be patient. You have to let the flavors develop.
He tells me the grind starts while the rest of the CBD is still asleep at 5:30 a.m. to prepare the 5 dishes on his menu. The curry is built around a rempah, a labor-intensive spice-based pounded from fresh aromatics he preps over the weekend, which becomes the foundation of his star dish, the smoked pork curry dibao.
Normally, when I have curry, it's a bit overwhelming, but this one is light and well-balanced, and there's the element of smokiness that adds a bit of depth to the curry.
I use smoked pork just like my grandma used to use. I think that really provides a bit of an X factor. The cuisine is also becoming very endangered. The cristão community is slowly disappearing over the years. I thought me having this very unique set of dishes that I could share with the country and share with everyone would enable me to touch more lives.
Justin's store is proof that you can feed your curiosity just as well as your hunger, all within a single hour. Also, a 10-minute stroll away, Burma Social, a spot that I've been meaning to check out. At just $38 for 4 courses, some would say their executive set lunch is a bargain in this neighborhood.
Burma is personally very close to my heart as I was born in Myanmar, and when I moved to Singapore, what I saw, like Burmese cuisine was not known to many people. It was underrated.
And that's when the idea of Burma Social was born. What is the whole notion about the Feast of Six Kingdoms? Now, Burma as a nation has been surrounded by different countries all throughout its journey. We wanted to get the best of Burmese herbs and its neighboring countries together in such a way that we have the best of all worlds.
I'm so eager to dive in today through my chosen executive lunch set. I'm starting with La Peto, a Burmese fermented tea leaf salad.
Oh boy, it's good. I love that
You really
hint
like
of,
it?
Yeah, that bitterness, and it's also a bit tangy.
This is a national dish of Myanmar. Lefe means tea leaves in Myanmar. It is fermented first with garlic, oil, salt, and lemon. Then it is kept for 10 to 15 days to ferment it.
So where do you get your leaves from?
So it is specially imported from Myanmar. This tea leaf we cannot get in any other part of the world.
The main course, Burmese samosa curry bowl, featuring crispy Burmese samosas swimming in a mildly spiced curry.
If you will add on this, it will more enhance the flavor.
It's really delicious. And I like the crunch from the samosa, and it pairs really nicely with the sauce.
When British time, Indians migrated to Myanmar. Myanmar people, they adapted in Indian samosa, and they have added their curry and the dip and crunchiness of cabbage.
And to end it all off, Ono Khao Sui with chicken, the restaurant's rendition of a classic Burmese coconut noodle curry.
This is one of my favorite dishes. I will fight for this.
Our base curry is made with chickpea, coconut milk in it.
This dish is a very dedicated Burmese dish, but it also has influences from East of Asia. If you see the noodles are predominantly from China.
So what do you want people to take away from this meal, apart from a full belly?
I want them to enjoy the nutrition that has been passed down generations. I want them to taste what Burmese cuisine is and come to Burma Social again and again.
In a city filled with iconic cuisines, Burma Social goes one step further. It celebrates the country's diverse heritage, where borders blur and flavors travel. It's a spirit of multiculturalism that feels right at home here in Singapore's CBD. The recipe for a good lunch break in this CBD, if you ask me, feed your hunger but never stop feeding your curiosity.